life of East Orlando from grassroots in this very spot. So welcome, Jennifer Thompson.
Thank you, y'all. I've been tasked with getting us started, but I want to make sure I introduce my good friend and colleague, Daryl Flynn, who's our school board representative, and we're going to do this together.
Thank you, Jennifer. Those two individuals were incredible, weren't they?
I can't believe how McCluskey has gotten so old, but we started this thing, what, 8 years ago? He was like this size. Now he's this size. He certainly wasn't doing this before. I saw it last year, and now to see it then this year. You've come a long way, baby. And you helped us start this whole thing, and you deserve a round of applause. You are that special.
Very moving. You brought me to tears.
Every year.
Yeah. Jennifer, thank you for bringing me up here. You have done a remarkable job in organizing this event and getting us all to think of what can be. And for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Daryl, for being involved. I will tell you this. I'll just tell you a story of how it came together, because I think Relay does a remarkable thing, not just in the money that it raises, but what it does for a community. And if you think back less than 10 years ago, I had a local job. It was before I even was a community activist, and I got a phone call from a local teacher and said, hey, I'm active in the American Cancer Society, and they think that it might be a good idea to start a Relay for Life out in East Orlando. Would you be interested in helping get it started? And that was, we're trying to remember how long ago it was. We think it was 8 years ago. And in the last 8 years, we've built a community that is literally bound together for a common cause. And we have since, and I will tell you, back in those days, things were different. The economy was different. But Biat Kali, the developer of Avalon Park, he stepped up one of those very first years. I sat down for coffee with him. I said, Biat, I need $100,000, $75,000. He said, you got it. This community can raise it. We'll match it. And that's how we got started. And it was year after year we were able to build it, but through those kind of investments and the investments of parents and teachers, and back in the day it was Eddie Ruiz, it was the McCluskeys that came out every year. My aide at the county I met through this Relay for Life. So not only are we doing something fantastic, but we're also bringing a community together in a way that we were a new community, and we have to bring us together if we're going to find a cure. And so I commend you for being out here tonight. Yes, I was one of those originals that started, but I will tell you, there are people that were on the committee the very first year that you never met because they're behind the scenes. They're literally in there counting the dollars that you're bringing in, and they were here that very first year. This is a family, and we are going to find a way to raise the dollars to fund the programs that are going to provide the services and eventually provide the research that is going to find a cure for this disease. And we can't do it without each and every one of us on this field tonight. So I'm going to turn it over to Daryl, and Daryl's going to get this thing started, but I'm telling you, it's been 8 years. Let's hope that we don't have to do this in another 8. But until we find a cure, let's figure it out. Let's bring out our neighbors. Let's tell them what this is about. Let's be a better community, and let's find a way to get rid of this disease that affects so many of us in this community as well. Absolutely.